Toyota is struggling to sell their new 2024 model trucks, and in today's video I want to show you exactly why that is. As a Toyota fan and former Toyota owner, I was really excited when I saw their tiny little $10,000 truck revealed just several months ago. But apparently because we're in the USA, we don't get that. So the cheapest Toyota that we can buy today is this, the new 2024 Toyota Tacoma. If you look here right on Toyota's website, it shows that there's a starting MSRP of around $31,500. But as of right now, that kind of trim level is almost impossible to find. But when you go to a dealership, this is what you'll actually see. We've got a row of new 2024s all the way down here, and this dealership is pretty much stacked with them because they not only have one row of brand new 2024 Tacomas, they have a second fully stacked row going all the way down there. And when you look at the starting price of basically the cheapest one that I could find on this lot, it's pretty much going to be this white SR5 trim level right here. And here's how much it's going to rent you for just an entry-level four-door 2024 Tacoma. This is a 2024 SR5 double cab, and it does have four-wheel drive, and pretty much most of the trucks that you see here on these Tacomas are all four-wheel drive. That's just kind of what you see in this part of the country where I'm at. That will run you $43,339. So the cheapest Toyota that you can find as far as a new Tacoma goes is around $43,000. And it just goes up from there. Let me show you. We've got this here that is a TRD Sport. I do like the wheels, but I do hate this little lip that Toyota puts on there, but it is easily removable. So if you grab one of these, take that stupid lip off because it just kills your clearance and it looks really stupid. But anyways, another thing that's cool, it does have a hood scoop on it, and if you look down inside, it is functional and brings cool air into the engine. So that's a +1 for actual functioning hood scoop. However, this vent right here on the side is fake. But anyways, what is a TRD Sport 2024 gonna run you in this beautiful dark gray color? Well, looking at this right here, we can just skip all of this and just go right on down to $49,525. So for a four-wheel drive TRD Sport, again, this is not a TRD Pro, this is like a higher trim level sport model, you're looking at paying out $50,000. And that's one of the big issues on why they're having trouble selling these. It's just one of them. The prices are just a lot higher than they were last year. And despite it looking really, really cool, usually when new trucks come out, especially Toyotas, they don't stay on the lot very long. But as you can see, I'm pretty much surrounded by a sea of brand new Tacomas right here. And it's pretty rare to see brand new Toyotas, especially ones that people were really, really excited about, just sitting on dealer lots. Another example here is this nice blue TRD off-road, which is a little bit higher trim level than a Sport that you saw right here. And let's see if there's a price difference on this one. This one actually is cheaper. So you got a TRD off-road with a $42,900 MSRP with the optional heated seats and etc., bringing it to $46,224. Now looking at the stickers, I'm not exactly sure without going into detail why this blue TRD off-road is cheaper than the Sport, but a quick glance back at this one shows that this TRD Sport is some sort of actual upgrade package with premium audio, power inverters, trailer brake controllers, door edge guards, spray and bed liner, and that is what's costing the Sport to be more than that TRD off-road over there, because that TRD off-road doesn't have all of those upgrades like this one here. So you're looking at 50 grand for one of the higher trim level, actually mid trim level of the new Tacomas. And another sign that they are really having trouble selling these, let me show you right here when I go to the dealership website. So this blue one right here, if you go to the Edmart Toyota's website, you can see that they have a discount of $3,498, bringing it from $50,000 to $47,441. And pretty much that's a sign that they are selling very, very slowly. If they were selling these like hotcakes, there would be no discounts, and some of the dealers would even be asking over MSRP, which this dealer really, I've never seen them asking over MSRP on anything. But a lot of other dealers are pretending like these new Tacomas are made out of gold and you can't get them, and they're marking them up. This dealer here has so many that they're actually giving discounts on the new Tacoma, and that's just a sign that people just aren't able to fork over 50 grand for the new Tacoma. But for those of you that like the new Tacoma and want to buy one and actually fix up, I actually found something really cool that I do want to show you real quick. And I got to walk a little bit ways over here to the front of the dealership because I actually have a Tacoma that they fitted with a leveling kit and some 35s, and it looks actually pretty tough.
We all know trucks are way overpriced right now, but what if there was a way you could get a massive discount on a truck, but all it took was just a little bit of work? That's where today's sponsor, Auto Bidmaster, comes in. Auto Bidmaster is an auto auction website designed for everyone who's looking for a vehicle. With an Auto Bidmaster account, you can browse and bid on thousands of car auctions without the need for a dealer's license, giving complete control during the bidding process. You can find trucks like this 2022 Ford F-150 or this 2024 Toyota Tundra that just needs a few front-end fixes. With over 15 years of expertise as a Copart broker, Auto Bidmaster prioritizes your satisfaction and provides you with excellent customer service every step of the way. Your personalized auction account gives you the power to manage your bids with ease. And if you're worried about history reports or even shipping, Auto Bidmaster has teamed up with ClearVin and EasyHaul to make the process smooth. To start bidding on your dream car or truck today, you can register for free using my link below. And if you decide to get a subscription, you can also save $50 by using the discount code MOTORFEED at checkout.
So they got this white Tacoma here, and they took off that stupid lip that's down here. You can see already how much better that looks. They put TRD wheels on it with Falcon Wild Peak RTs in a 35 by 11.5 on an 18-inch wheel. And I gotta say, it just makes this truck look so much more aggressive. And let's check the sticker on it and then how much they want with their add-ons. So this is actually a pretty lower trim level 4x4. They started with an SR5 4x4 double cab, and it basically just has, you know, the necessities of what you would want to throw on this thing. So the MSRP of this one was $43,283. But with the added tires, wheels, and whatever else they did to it, they're not asking too much more, which is surprising. You're looking at $46,236 with the add-ons. And here's the funny part, in which I like this Toyota dealership regardless of how much the new Tacomas are running. They've got $5,831 into aftermarket parts on this thing, yet they're only asking $3,000 over the MSRP, which honestly is a pretty good deal if you wanted to grab one of these, because not only is the cost of all the parts, the wheels, tires, the leveling kit, and the aftermarket side steps in there, but you pretty much aren't paying for labor on these aftermarket parts. So I think it's pretty cool. It looks really, really good. And this is the first modified one that I've seen, especially with 35-inch tires. And I think the 35s just make it look really, really sweet. Now, if you thought the amount of new Tacomas they had on this lot was crazy, look at all of the new Tundras that they have. This goes all the way back to that building far there, goes across to another row, and all the way across here too. So the Tacoma is not the only one that is selling slowly, and they have so many of these new 2024 Tundras that they're starting to advertise deals right on the window sticker, which you really don't see too many times at Toyota dealerships. They always want you to go inside or check on the website. But they are just stacked pretty much wall to wall, lot to lot, with the new Tundras. And the thing is, if you saw in some of my other videos, I bought an older 2002 Tundra with the V8 engine. And one of the things a lot of people do not like about these new Tundras is that they got rid of the super reliable million-mile V8 engine. So we all know these Tundras are really expensive. I mean, if I just go over here to the 1794 edition, you're looking at $73,000. But here's the interesting thing about Toyota compared to like Ford, and honestly, especially Ram, is despite all of these trucks that you see behind me, the rows and rows that they have here, they do this, especially at this dealership, for a reason. And they pretty much plan on selling every single one of these, and more than likely they will. While sales for some dealerships and some brands have slowed down, Toyota and dealers like this one that don't do any markups and that even have discounts still manage to sell everything. Now they still have some trucks like the ones you see here with the discount in the window. That means they've been sitting here. I just talked to the manager here, at least like 150 days. And those are usually some of the higher trim level ones that are like $70,000, $80,000. But the mid-tier ones like these SR5s that here at Toyota typically don't sit as long, because this 4x4 SR5 is $57,000. And those are the ones that Toyota here sells a lot of. And when these expensive trucks sit, they have to come down on the price, or else they're just gonna sit here forever. And how do I know that this Toyota dealership is actually selling stuff? Well, last time I was walking through this road that you see behind me, everywhere that you see a Tundra was loaded up with Toyota 4Runners, because obviously the new 4Runners coming out, they have to sell everything they got. This dealership ordered like 70, 80 of them, and sold them within a couple of months. So going back to the new Tacoma, and the main point of this video was the new Tacomas and how expensive they're getting is, you know, I thought that they would sell out pretty much every single one. The moment they came on the lot, I didn't think I'd ever see any of them sitting around. And these are Tacomas. Tacomas are eventually gonna sell pretty much no matter what, even if they're a little bit, not a little bit, a lot overpriced for a mid-size truck. But unfortunately, we don't get that $10,000 Toyota truck that I talked about in the beginning of this video. They pretty much make us just fork out all of our money on $40,000 to $50,000 mid-size trucks. So I want to know in the comments what you think. Do you think the new Toyota Tacoma is worth the $44,000 price tag? Or would you rather buy the generation that came just before this one? So if you made it this far in the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my next upload. Hit the like button because it helps spread this video to more people on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video.